So are we recording?
Yeah. Let's check one more time. Yep. So we're on.
Great. All right, well, here we are. I will stand up here. Thanks for joining us. I'm Josh Vanek, and I work for Montana Campus Compact, and I'm here with, why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Margaret, and I'm the AmeriCorps leader in our office.
And I'm Sam, and I'm the VISTA leader here.
All right, so thanks for joining. We've got our virtual summer service fair today, and we're just going to walk through a bunch of the AmeriCorps and AmeriCorps VISTA positions that we've got across Montana for the summer. So before we jump into kind of who we are, why don't we do some introductions? If you can unmute yourself and just kind of tell us where you're joining from, that would be great. Yeah, Jennifer and Sierra, is your audio working? Or is it just?
Yeah, I'm Sierra. I work in the, or I serve in the Girl Scout office in Missoula.
Awesome. Thanks, Sierra. And Jennifer, where are you? May not have audio working. Okay, well, if you get a chance to jump in, feel free to. So we'll just keep moving along here. So Sam, Margaret, and I all work for Montana Campus Compact. Keep trying to have it be so that I'm not blocking you two. And Montana Campus Compact is this collection of colleges and universities across the state. So all the way up in Northwest Montana with Flathead Valley Community College, down the Mission Valley to Salish Kootenai College, University of Montana, etc. So we're a network of 18 campuses across the state. Sam, Margaret, and I all work from a network office that's hosted by the University of Montana and has been since we've existed, has been hosted here at UM, I mean. So, and we as an organization have been around for just over 20 years. So getting close actually to 25 years. We were founded in 1993. So that's what we are in terms of our, the actual makeup of our organization. What our mission is to advance the public purposes of colleges and universities by deepening their ability to improve community life and educate students for civic and social responsibility. So that's kind of the official version of it, of course. In other words, as a higher ed network, we support higher ed working to address needs in communities. We look for ways that college students in particular can engage in service and make Montana a better place to live. That's kind of the, I guess the layperson version of what that mission is. Click me on. Okay. So Campus Compact is a national organization, and we started in 1985 when the then presidents of Brown University, Stanford University, and Georgetown University got together and said, look, we need to do something collectively as higher education to really kind of double down on this idea that higher ed exists to fulfill a public good. People were losing sight of that and really viewing higher education simply as kind of job training, which is obviously a big role of higher ed, but they were losing kind of that even larger kind of role of higher ed of helping people kind of become good citizens and folks that engage with their communities and are kind of part of the solution. So we're a national nonprofit. We obviously work for the Montana office of this organization, and the national headquarters is based in Boston, Massachusetts, and nationally over 1,000 college campuses are part of Campus Compact. Our website is compact.org. That's for the national organization, if you're interested in kind of seeing what is out there sort of from the national standpoint. And collectively, kind of what we do is host student, faculty, and staff programs that support this mission of kind of higher ed's public purposes, the public good that happens from higher education. But what do you actually do, you wonder? That is an excellent question. So our work is kind of broken into, I guess, three main areas. We do a handful of awards and scholarships where we kind of draw attention and honor students, in particular, community engaged students that during their college careers are volunteering their time or taking a leadership role in the community, and we do a handful of awards and scholarships that support them. We also do training and support for our network. So we work with these 18 campuses in a variety of ways. We have advisory committee members that work at each of them, and faculty members, obviously, that do service learning projects. Gosh, I kind of lost my train of thought at each of these places, and we support them. And then kind of the third and really huge part of what we do as a network and as a network office, where Sam, Margaret, and I work, are national service programs. And these are our VISTA and AmeriCorps programs, and that's kind of why we're here today. So I'm going to turn it over now, and I don't know who's next.
Yeah, great.
We're both next.
So we'll kind of move into a little bit about our current opportunities with Montana Campus Compact here in the summer, and throughout the year we also do placements through our VISTA and AmeriCorps programs. And here's just a little snapshot of national service here in Montana. And so, beyond us, there are other intermediaries that help bring on VISTA volunteers and AmeriCorps volunteers around the state. So overall, tracking the data, over 1,000 local service sites utilize the resources of VISTA, along with over 5,000 members serving, including senior corps and AmeriCorps members. And then, so we, as a state, we receive around $20 million from the CNCS and local funding. And we also have given away almost $22 million in AmeriCorps scholarships earned since 1994, just from service in the state.
So it's alive and well.
It's alive and well. So I'll start off with the VISTA program and the kind of opportunities we have, since I'm the VISTA leader, and we'll be directly working with anyone who chooses to apply with us. So just a little bit about our programs and the benefits you can expect with AmeriCorps VISTA through Montana Campus Compact. You will receive a living stipend this summer. For a summer term, it's around $2,000 after tax, and then, which is around 10 weeks of work, and a year-long position, you will receive around $10,000 to $11,000 after tax. And those numbers change year to year, so we didn't put up the specific numbers. Although if you apply with us, obviously that will be something we'll bring up with you. So both of our positions, summer or year-long, depending on what you're interested in, are full-time, so you'd be working upwards of 40 hours a week at your service site. And so our summer positions, we have 2 start dates, and many positions, we have almost 60 positions available here in Montana, working with around 20 to 30 distinct organizations and nonprofits around the state. So pretty exciting stuff. We've grown considerably since last year, where we had around 30 sites or 30 positions available. So we're really trying to take advantage of the resources given to us by the federal government, and really just get a lot of great work done here in Montana. And so if you're interested in serving this summer for 10 weeks and earning a living stipend, you will also be eligible for an education award in the amount of $1,230. And you know, that can be matched up to $1,000 at many Montana colleges and nationally as well if you choose to take your education elsewhere. It's a simple phone call to your financial aid office and ask them if that's something that they do is match a National Service Education Award. It's specifically called Siegel National Education Award. So you can choose from May 22nd through July 30th start date, and that's dependent on the organization that you elect to serve with. And another start date would be June 1st through August 9th, and that's the majority of our sites will have a June 1st start date, so that you can wrap up loose ends post-graduation if that's your track, or do a great summer intermediate service between your college years. And then we also have year-long positions that start July 24th of this year and run for a full calendar year. And the education award for that is significantly more because you'll be serving for a full year, and you'll be entitled to what it says up there, $5,775 for that. And yeah, and an opportunity to live and serve in a unique Montana community. We work with a lot of unique rural populations and organizations, so it's a great way to get experience in a field that you're interested in, especially if it's in education with ties to student success. There's a lot of our projects focus on that. So yeah, please check out our website, of course, for these opportunities.
Cool, and then I'll talk a little bit about the AmeriCorps opportunities. So we are looking for team members, and a team member is unique because they are able to do direct service. So that means directly working with youth in our Campus Compact mission. So that team member service is done by hours, which is a little bit different than any of the VISTA positions. So the requirement is doing 300 hours of service between now and August 31st. So those start dates are a little flexible. The sooner you get started, the better. But then just means we're asking you to serve in full-time capacity probably, or whatever the organization that is hosting your site would like from you. Usually we combine this with work study. There's no living stipend for these positions, so work study awards are awesome for people for our AmeriCorps team member positions, or you could do an internship as well in order to get some credit. Our education award is slightly smaller, $1,222 for this 300-hour term of service, and that match also applies for the education award in our program. We have quite a few sites in Missoula, and we'll get into that a little bit later, but each of these programs is really unique and works with youth and mentoring capacity, and would be really exciting for people that are currently in college and are looking for some national service this summer or even during the school year potentially.
So a little bit about the priority areas specifically for our summer programs this year. Like I said, we have many positions available, and they typically fall under one of our priority areas. You can see at the top, either summer learning or mentoring opportunities. We help run meal sites since the summer months are kind of sparse for youth in Montana, especially low-income rural areas. So we try to supplement that by bringing on members to help with summer camps, literacy camps, mentorship opportunities, and sites that are trying to build sustainable gardening or food opportunities for youth here in Montana. So the VISTA opportunities, you can see there's a list of cities that we are functioning in this summer. The top ones, of course, being Missoula, Bozeman, Billings, and Helena, and then our more rural locations, but not any less beautiful. Kalispell, Poplar, Great Falls, Sydney, Hardin, Havre, and Ronan, Lame Deer, and Big Fork. And so, it seems like a lot. We do have many opportunities in each, so I encourage you, we'll navigate to our website here shortly. Most of our positions are listed under location so that, say you are going to school in Bozeman, but you're from Billings, and you want to serve in Billings, great, we have opportunities there that we can connect you with. And maybe you did want to just stay in Bozeman through the summer and, continue on with school. We have positions there as well. So you can go home, you can stay the city with your school, or go elsewhere into a rural area of Montana that you've never been before. So, and then you guys have the AmeriCorps program.
Yeah, same goes for us. If you are in one town and going to another for the summer, make sure to look for opportunities. We have several in Missoula, and then Big Fork, Butte, Billings, and we're working on Dillon right now. So.
All right, so let's just navigate to the website here. Maybe it's not nice. Looks complicated. We'll just go.
Yeah, I would switch it to share screen, because I think it's just sharing the actual.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's switch over here and just go to our website. So now we're sharing. Yep. And so this is our home page. You can see, keep dropping it down. It's mtcompact.org, pretty simple. You can type into Google MT Compact and it'll be able to find us for a search. So when you're on this is our home page, what it looks like. And you'll go over to here to service opportunities on the right by donate and click that. And it'll give you the option of, picking your track. I mean, how do you foresee yourself serving here in Montana? So we have direct service opportunities, and Margaret touched on that. That's be working pretty much hands-on directly with the populations to bring about change, whereas indirect service, which is more of a AmeriCorps VISTA purview, we do indirect service, which means that we'll be doing behind-the-scenes work, capacity building for an organization that could take the shape of fundraising, marketing, events planning, you name it, to kind of get the ball rolling and build capacity for those organizations. So right here you'll see full-time opportunities and summer part-time opportunities. Right now our full-time opportunities are under review and will be posted shortly. So check back for that. If you're interested in serving year-long here in Montana. So right now we'll just navigate to the summer opportunities at part-time with AmeriCorps. Mm-hmm. So this is kind of what the website looks like.
Yeah, I think this is just a big compilation of all of the opportunities across Montana through the Montana Campus Compact. So yeah, you could definitely look through this, and if anything jumps out to you, apply or reach out to us and we can chat with you about the opportunities. Just read through it and get a great look at what we're doing.
Yeah, and so, these links they just express that you're interested in it. So contact us directly with any interest in specific locations and we can get you set up.
Are you positive?
I think it just does like an interest level, but I could check. And then you can tell here as well, this is an AmeriCorps team member position. So that is going to be a part-time work study eligible 300-hour position. Whereas, the Moss Mansion, for example, we only have VISTA positions there, and so on down the list. You'll see the distinction between AmeriCorps and VISTA at the end of each kind of explanation of our site. So just for example, we'll go down to Missoula. And so here are some examples of our Missoula sites that we'll be working with AmeriCorps or VISTA. And then these links will take you directly to that organization's website, so you can do research on them to see if that's a type of field that you'd like to work with. So there's that. And we'll kind of go back to our slide. All right, so that's
that's kind of it. So here's our contact information. So both program managers are listed there, as well as Sam and I. So if you have any questions, give us a call or send us an email. We're also on the website. I guess Jeanette doesn't have her one.
Oh yeah, we forget.
Go to the next slide.
Either way, we're all pretty on top of our email and phone game, so please reach out. All right.
So kind of I'll hop in here.
Yeah.
So this is just kind of the, how do you make, what next if you're interested in doing service in Montana? So those service opportunities links, I think right now we don't have them going directly out to where they link up with the AmeriCorps website, but we will soon. They'll give you an opportunity to express interest and say, like Sam said, I'm interested in applying to serve with the Ronan Boys and Girls Club. Let me know what I need to do. Ultimately, you need to create an AmeriCorps application and submit it to that project, and you'll be able to do it through the service opportunities link on our website. So then you'll need to do an interview with us. We'll intake you and kind of walk through kind of what the details are on service, the start date, the expectations, kind of generally speaking. And then we'll send you on to do a specific follow-up interview directly with that local site. So you'll be interviewed by the potential supervisor with that project that you're interested in applying to. This is just like a kind of any other job interview. Like Sam said, I think having gone to their website and having some knowledge about what they do and what they're about as an organization really will bode well for your chances of getting an offer. So, okay to dazzle them with kind of your interest in their work and your passion for kind of, work with youth, for example, and your experience there. From there, hopefully you will get an offer, and we'll kind of line up the kind of the logistical side of it, some paperwork, etc. We'll get you oriented, and then you'll get started. And so these positions either are 10 weeks or summer through August 31st. A little bit more flexibility on the AmeriCorps end of things. So it's really not a whole lot that is necessary to kind of get going on these, and we encourage folks to think hard about it. Thank you. Questions for us? I don't know if your audio is working, Jennifer, or if we should chat anything, but if not, we'll just end the call, and feel free to get a hold of us. The website is mtcompact.org, and we all like to answer our phones, so feel free to give us a holler.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.